Good morning, everybody. Graham Nolan here. Welcome to day 12 of 31 Days of Monsters. By the pricking of my thumb, something wicked this way comes, wrote Shakespeare in his classic play, Macbeth. And it's the title of this movie we're going to talk about here today, written by Ray Bradbury. Now, you're probably saying, where's my trailer? How come there's no trailer here? Well, there is a trailer. I'm going to show it to you in just a sec. But I'm just giving you a fair warning. This is the worst trailer I've ever seen. It does nothing for this movie. This is a wonderful and really, really great film that tanked at the box office. And when you see this trailer, if this is what Disney put out, you'll realize why it tanked. But we'll talk about how great the movie is and what it's really about after we watch the trailer. So let us begin.
Hellfire storms are coming, an electric storm to clean your streets and wash away your troubles.
For every heart, there exists a wish.
You ever play the numbers, Mr. Howard?
Undertake risks.
For every soul, there burns a desire.
Always was. It's supposed to be right. Look at it.
And for every wish, there will be a price. For every desire, there will be a cost. Soul's midnight.
My name is Mr. Dye. I advise you to respect it.
Dad, please be careful.
Will. These boys I'm looking for. Perhaps you know them?
Fine boy, fine. Both of them quite a credit to this little town, if you want to know the truth.
I do want to know the truth, sir. And the truth is that you are lying.
I am pricking up my thumb, something wicked this way comes.
Then rang the bells both loud and deep. God is not dead, nor doth he sleep.
Where do you come from? The dust. Where do you go to? The grave.
Yes. We are the hungry ones. Your torments call us like dogs in the night. And we do feed. And feed well. Tell me where the boys are hiding. I can be keeping down again.
Ray Bradbury's fantasy tale of light and darkness is getting closer. Something wicked this way comes.
What'd I tell you? They obviously filmed that and put that together before they put James Horner's beautiful soundtrack over it. It has the feeling of a Disney World small town parade that you would see if you went to the park. It's just horrible. There's no tension. There's no nothing in that trailer. I'm going to read to you a synopsis of this film that somebody wrote on IMDb, and it's much better than anything I'll say. So this is really what it's about. In Greentown, Illinois, the 12-year-old boys Will Holloway and Jim Nightshade are neighbors and best friends. Will's father, Charles Holloway, is an old man and the local librarian, while Jim and his mother wait for the return of their father and husband that will never occur. The boys know everyone in town, including their school teacher, Miss Foley, that misses her beauty and youth, the lonely barber, Mr. Cressetti, that has no girlfriend or wife, the greedy owner of a cigar store, Mr. Tetley, that is obsessed with money, and the bartender, Ed, that has severed arm and leg and dreams of being a football hero. One day, Jim buys a lightning rod from the salesman, Tom Fury, that tells that a storm is coming. During the night, the boys overhear a mysterious train, and they run through the woods to see the arrival, but they do not see a living soul. However, they find Mr. Dark's Pandemonium Carnival, ready to be enjoyed, and they snoop around. Soon they realize that frustrated and greedy people are vanishing in town, and the evil Mr. Dark and the Dust Witch make their dreams come true. In return, Mr. Dark seizes their souls. Now Mr. Dark is seeking them out, but Charles Halloway has a journal from his father about the autumn carnival that might be their last chance to defeat the evil. That is a great synopsis of what this film is about. That trailer doesn't do justice to. The other thing about this film is although it takes place, it says in Illinois, it's clearly not Illinois. In fact, they filmed it in Vermont, and it looks like Vermont. The beautiful autumnal skies, the trees. Look at that shot. That's Tom Fury coming into the town with his lightning rods, a precursor to the storm that's to follow in the story. Mr. Dark's Pandemonium Carnival. Well, pandemonium, the word pandemonium comes from John Milton's Paradise Lost, and it means the place of demons. So in effect, the Pandemonium Carnival is the carnival from hell. And that's what's coming into this town. And Mr. Dark, played by the wonderful Jonathan Pryce, is just wonderfully creepy in this role. This is the first time I ever saw him in anything. He had been in Brazil, the movie Brazil. People would know him from Pirates of the Caribbean. He played a James Bond villain. He's been around for many, many years. Shakespearean, wonderful, wonderful actor. Who would want to go to this carnival? Look at this parade. Look at these freaky looking. Look at this guy. What is he? You imagine this parade coming through your town saying there's a carnival and you'd want to go? I mean, they're sort of advertising that this is going to be a creep show. What can I say about this? This is this is just a great scene. Terrifying. Here's the seller of lightning rods, Tom Fury, played by the great Royal Dano. Royal Dano is one of those character actors, been in a million movies, westerns, TV shows. Again, he's one of those faces that you know, but you might not know his name. And these are the two boys in the film, and they did a great job. These actors, they never really went on to do too much afterwards, but let's see if I can call up their names. Here we go. Vidal Peterson is the blonde, and Sean Carson is the dark-haired boy. If you saw in the trailer, there was a guy who caught the football. He's missing an arm and a leg. That character is Ed the bartender, and he dreams of being a football star. He's played by James Stacy. Now, if you've seen the recent Quentin Tarantino movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, you remember fictional character Rick Dalton was going to be on the TV show Lancer, and Lancer's star was James Stacy. And that is true. There was a Western TV show in the 60s starring James Stacy. And in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, he's played by Timothy Olyphant. And there's a sequence where he's leaving the set and he's riding his motorcycle off the set. Well, the real James Stacy did that and was in a horrible motorcycle accident, and he lost his left arm and his left leg. And he's the guy who plays Ed the bartender. I remember when I saw this movie at the theater. This is all before CGI. I'm like, wow, that's a real actor there that doesn't have an arm and a leg. I wonder where they found him. Because it was important to the role, and it just turns out that that's who it was, James Stacy. This movie, as I said earlier, tanked at the box office. It was, for want of a better description, it was too good for Disney. At that point, Disney was turning out a lot of crap, and this was a cerebral film with a lot of message and story to it. And I think the executives didn't know what to do with it. They started to meddle with it. They added some scenes. There's a sequence with tarantulas that is in here that you can clearly see that was filmed a year later, because the boys that were on the cusp of puberty have hit puberty by this point. You can see it in their faces. They're obviously older. And I remember watching that as when I first saw it, thinking, wow, look at that. Those kids really look old now, and then the next scene, you see them back to their youth, their boyish age. So Disney didn't know what to do with this film, and so it languished, and it didn't do well. And I don't know if that's why you can't find it. It's never been released on Blu-ray. I have a DVD copy of it, which I cherish because it's hard to find. But I'm hoping that with Disney Plus that they'll release it and put it up there so more people can really enjoy this film, because it really is good. So there's not too much to say about it, because I'm sure a lot of you folks haven't seen it, but it really is an excellent film, and I recommend it highly. So let's see who's in the room today. Let's see, we have Pop Culture Avenger. Oh, Pumpkin just came down. Hello, Pumpkin. Yes, hello. Statistical Zero has made it into the room. Oh, okay, good. The bargain scene Jason Robards shares with Jonathan Pryce is standout. Yeah, this is the sequence in the library where he's tearing out pages in a book of his life is terrifying and really good. A Monster fan loves the book, but he's never seen the film. George Travalos, good morning. Hyper Kaiju, another regular, good morning. Simone 7, good morning. George has never seen it either. That's what I'm saying, is that a lot of people haven't seen this film, and it's an excellent movie. The trailer does have that awesome Mr. Movie voice, though. I guess that's about the only thing you can say about it. But the beautiful book by Bradbury is far beyond the capabilities of that time. Well, yeah, I mean, most books are better than any movie version. And certainly the restrictions of technology at that time would prevent some of that stuff from being brought to film effectively. In fact, I think there were some scenes that were cut that the Disney execs didn't feel that they translated well enough. It would have been cool to see the director's version, though. Dennis Shoemake, good morning, Dennis. Nice scenery with that shot. Kaiju says that guy is terrifying. Well, if he's talking about Mr. Dark, he really is. Timothy Tobolsky, good morning. In today's society, you'd see worse downtown in that parade. Well, that is true. Let's see. Yeah, James Allen says 80s Disney wasn't very good. Yeah, in fact, this is the last film made under was it Disney Studios, Disney Productions, and then they changed it to Disney Production. I forget how they changed how they produced films. But oh, Monster Fan says hello, Pumpkin. Pumpkin says hello to fellow Monster fans. She watches these movies with me. Well, she sleeps during them. Wonder how much Stephen King took from this movie to make Needful Things. Huh. Well, he probably took it from Bradbury's book. Good morning, Alyssa. Good to see you here. Squish Show says it might be available through the Disney Movie Club. I don't even know what that is, but if you have that, check it out. See if you can find it. Another fan of Pumpkin. Do I hear Pumpkin? Hi, Pumpkin. I need to do the Pumpkin Show. Rob Younce is enjoying these little morning videos. I'm glad. I've been to this town. The Ben & Jerry's Ice Cream Factory is there. Love this area of Vermont. Oh, cool. I did not know that. Let's see. Did I cover everything here? Oh, there's some new comments. The merry-go-round scene was both terrifying and horrifying. Yeah. At the end of the movie, particularly when the carnival is being destroyed, considering the limitations of the special effects, it's really, really well done. Dave Barnes, hi Dave. Pumpkin is cool. Yes, we want a pumpkin show. Hey, we're going off the rails here. How does that basset hound get more love than me? Well, she's cuter than me, that's how. Zoran says greetings. Good morning, Zoran. Wesley D says it's one of his favorite movies, wildly underrated. I couldn't agree more. Timothy is correct that Ray Bradbury wrote the initial screenplay for the movie as well as the book. All right, gang. We're going to wrap this one up here. Tomorrow, I got a great movie. Again, this is one that probably a lot of people haven't seen, although it was up on Hulu for a long time and was on Netflix for a while, too. It's on neither of those platforms right now, but it can be rented on Amazon Prime. The movie is called Grabbers, and it's an Irish production that was made in 2013. So it's a very, very modern film. And if you like Tremors, you will love Grabbers. It's in that vein of horror / comedy. So I suggest you do a little homework and go check that one out tonight. You'll really enjoy it. But anyway, we'll be back tomorrow and we will talk about Grabbers then. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you for day 13 tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye.